couple words, why should they come, this person?
We need your perspective on the body. We need to see God through your eyes, your presence, as well as through our own.
We're just there to worship God, to seek His face, and to develop relationships of functional unity to help further God's kingdom in our city. I think the prayer summit is the best way to get connected to pastors in the city.
Psalm 27, like one thing I've asked of the Lord. And it's like together, there's just something remarkable. We don't get to do that on our own very often, and we certainly don't get to do it very often with other men and women who love God. And so to me, that's something that you don't want to miss.
I think one of the most valuable things has been for me is learning to be attentive to one another in prayer, which is again something that the summit has taught me that I've struggled with in other settings.
Ministers are struggling in their challenge, and they're feeling very much alone. And to have this environment to say, you know, twice a year we want to be very intentional about getting together to pray, to sit at the table to eat, you know, to talk about the latest news of what's been taking place in our lives is tremendous, tremendously valuable.
The kind of rest that happens when you're actually in an environment of prayer and worship is different than sleep. It's different than entertainment. It is a rest that's for the soul, and it's in a corporate environment. Nothing else like that I've ever experienced.
The prayer summit is a first step in being able to really answer or be the fulfillment of the prayer that Jesus has prayed. And so I feel not only just an opportunity to come to the prayer summit, but I feel like that it's, in some sense, it's an obligation. And it's a call from the Lord. So if I were to say one thing, I'd say, hey, God wants you to do it. So come and pray with other people who are seeking God together, that are desiring to walk in oneness as Christ wants us to. And we need you. We need you to be a part of what's going on.